Hello everyone, let me introduce my teams, Irma, Caca, Nathan, and Nadia. We are from Parahyangan University, Bandung. Today, we are going to present the culture shock phenomenon that happened to overseas students in Bandung. Let's begin with what culture is. According to general law, culture is a person's representation of seeing what is good and what is bad, and usually taught from generation to generation, such as a person's behavior.
So next, what is culture shock? So everyone's culture is different. So it's natural for us to feel strange or uncomfortable with people who have a different culture from us. This strange or uncomfortable feeling is usually called culture shock. Where does culture shock happen? So we can face the culture shock anywhere and anytime. For example, in university. As we know, the university has students from various regions, which are with diverse background that will make them uncomfortable, both physically and emotionally. In a book entitled Understanding Cross-Cultural Management, Marx expressed his opinion that the strange or uncomfortable feeling is a part of the adaptation phase and doesn't have a negative connotation.
This research is given to students who continue their studies at university in Bandung. This graph shows that more than 50% of respondents come from Jakarta. 11 respondents admitted that they experienced culture shock when they came to Bandung. And the difference that most influence is language and society.
Culture shock generally moves through 4 different phases: honeymoon, negotiation or frustration, adjustment, and acceptance. While individuals experience these stages differently, and the impact and order of each stage varies widely, they do provide a guideline of how we adapt and cope with new cultures. The first stage of culture shock is usually a positive vibes during which students become infatuated with the language, people, food in their new surroundings. At this stage, the trip or move seems like the greatest decision ever made, and it is an exciting adventure to stay on forever. Like when the students move to Bandung, they might like the environment, the social behavior, the people, and everything. The second stage is negotiation. During this phase, a strong feeling of dissatisfaction kicks in, and the excitement quickly starts turning into discomfort. Negotiation or frustration may be the most difficult stage of culture shock. At this stage, the fatigue of not understanding gestures, signs, and the language sets in, and miscommunications may be happening frequently. And the students usually feel homesick in this stage. The third stage is adjustment. The students begin to gain a sense of direction and surely begin to feel more familiar and comfortable with the people, culture, food, and surroundings of their new environment. They might have also built some friendships that make them feel more like home. Everything starts getting in order, and they are ready to move to the next stage. The final stage of culture shock is acceptance. They might not have gotten the hang of it completely, but they have accepted and adopted the customs, habits, and cultural practices of their new home. The students can now appreciate both their home culture and the new college culture. They are now a bicultural, and maybe they can speak a mixed language that are their language and the new language they learn. And that's all from us. Thank you.